Hey Siri, play new No Pros RC.
Okay.
Enemies.
So, yeah, you can check out that video. It should be popping up on the screen right now. And we had a blast with it at the Shrimp Town Skate Park, but about towards the end of the video, we noticed that it was making a grinding noise and then it wouldn't engage or it wouldn't go. So when we lifted it up, it seemed to be fine, but once you sat it down, like if you held it up like this, it would be fine. But then once you sat it down and try to, get it to go, it made a weird noise and it would barely move. So I took these two screws out to reveal what you see right there. And what I'm thinking is, I don't know if you can see it, but right there, if you see that little screw right there, it looks like it's not in its proper place. So I'm assuming that's what's going on here, because this motor is a little shaky, and if it's kind of loose, then it might not be grabbing onto the gear there that turns the axle to make it actually engage and drive. So what I gotta do now is try to figure out how in the hell I'm gonna get a screw in there to turn it and to actually screw it in. And see if you can get a better visual here. Probably not, but yeah, right there. So if you can see that guy right there, it's one on top right there to the top left, and then it's one at the bottom right, and somehow that wiggled loose. I'm hoping that was the only screws in there and nothing else popped out, because I see some other holes in it, but I don't think nothing else was in there. But yeah, I'm going to try to fix that guy or screw that guy in and hopefully resolve our driving issue. So stay tuned. Let me see if I can get it resolved. Okay, so I have my tools here, and I'm gonna try to screw that in and see if that solves our problem. So I just gotta find the right size and get to work. Okay, so change of plans here. In order to get to that motor, a lot more screws had to come out. I had to take out the screws here and here, here and here, as well as here and here, and you can kind of see what's going on there. And I got a better understanding of what makes this thing four-wheel drive. So like this little gear down there attached to that piece there, and then there's another little one on this end here that turns the I don't know if you can see that, it's down in there, right there, that makes the front wheels turn. And this motor here powers it to make all four wheels go. But my problem is, as you can see, moving it back and forth, nothing happens. Now I'm trying to see if I'm hoping it's not this piece here. I'm really hoping it's not that piece there, but I'm thinking our culprit is that screw not being screwed in, and it's got this loose and it's not turning the motor. But from what I can see, nothing looks stripped on those gears. Everything seems to be turning. It's just the motor's not, grabbing this gear. The motor spurs, not grabbing, not spinning to move this, to move the wheels, if that makes sense. I don't know all the proper terms for these parts, you know, because I'm no pros. But hey, taking it apart and putting it back together, that's how we learn, right? And that's what we do here on this channel. So hopefully I have enough room where I can actually wiggle the motor out, screw that back in, put it back in place, and hopefully that will be enough without taking it completely apart. So fingers crossed, and we'll see. Okay, so as you can see, I got the motor out, and as you can see right there, you get a better view. That screw came loose right there at the bottom there. So I'm hoping once I tighten that up, and hopefully it remains in place, and put it back, and I think we would have our issue resolved. So I'm hoping that's all it was. I'm hoping nothing was going on back there with that guy, because then that means a lot more stuff has to come apart. Yeah, I'm going to start with the small stuff, and hopefully that's what it is. And yeah, fingers crossed. So here we go with the screwing process. Okay, so after taking off more screws than I anticipated, we finally got both of those screws in, and I think we put everything back as it should be. Tighten this down as it should be. It's not wobbly anymore. I still got to put that cat piece on it, but before I do that, I wanted to do the test, and I'm going to do it live in front of you all. So here's the moment of truth. Should have turned on the receiver first, my bad. Let's check the steering. Okay. Let's put her down and see. Something still doesn't sound quite right. So I have to try to figure out what it is. I'm mighty scared that it's got something to do with this back here. So yeah, but at least we're heading in the right direction. So stay tuned. Hopefully I can have some more updates for you, and maybe we can figure out why it's doing that. Alright, if you're new around here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, to be continued. Y'all be easy. Peace.